We are the scientists. We are outer space explorers. This is the discovery of the sixth planet from the sun with weird alien sounds. Creepy sounds, so creepy that they're so eerie that they're from the sixth planet of the sun with a beautiful ring set of this beloved planet. In this episode, we are going to be talking about Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the sun, and it has beautiful rings, as you can tell. And another thing about Saturn is how many colors does Saturn have? The NASA according to ESA/Hubble, the NASA ESA Hubble Space Telescope has provided images from Saturn in many colors from black and white to orange and blue, green and red. Answer and explanation. Looking at Saturn through a powerful enough telescope will show you that Saturn is a mostly pale yellow with bands of orange. It's a beautiful planet. When you look at it in awe, it's like, oh, Saturn. It's so gorgeous. It's so heckin' gorgeous. The ring set is also another thing. Well, the ring set of Saturn has a lot of crazy stuff. How many ring sets does Saturn have? That's three.
According to Universe Today, that's 3 main rings and 5 dusty rings for a total of 8 rings, 9 if you count the Cassini division. But there are even more rings around Saturn. There's the Janus ring, the Methone ring arc, the Anthe ring arc, and the Pallene ring, as well as the Roche division.
And that ring video was posted on September 26, 2008. E ring, F ring, D ring, G ring, C ring, B ring, and A ring with the Earth over on the side. That's how many sets of the rings Saturn has. Saturn, the second largest planet, can be seen with the naked eye. Even its rings are visible from the Earth, which is awesome. And another thing about Saturn is its sinister storm. It's like Jupiter, but it's like Jupiter because Jupiter has a great red spot, but Saturn's storm is called the Dragon Storm. And when was the Dragon Storm first discovered on Saturn? September 2004. A large, bright, and complex convective storm that appeared in Saturn's southern hemisphere in mid-September 2004 was a key in solving a long-standing mystery about the ring planet, as you can tell. And Saturn's storm is like so complex. When you look at the storm, it's like you're confused a little bit. It's like, what's going on here? It's like you're in a box and trying to figure out the situation, but you're confused and you're trying to get yourself out of the box. But it's more like complex. But when you try to solve the mystery and get out of the box, you go deeper and deeper into the mystery. The more you do, you will solve those mysteries. And another thing is, if you go into Saturn, the sixth planet from the sun, it has a lot of clouds, and just like Jupiter, Jupiter is a gas giant, just full of clouds. Hydrogen and helium, same as Saturn. And Saturn also has another gorgeous thing where Saturn has 32 moons. But actually, way more than that. How many moons does Saturn have? Saturn has 146 moons. The International Astronomical Union recognizes 145 of these moons. In May 2023, a team led by Edward Ashton discovered 62 new moons. This discovery made Saturn the first planet known to have over 100 moons. The next moon, S/2006 S20, was announced on May 23rd, 2023, bringing Saturn's total moon count to 146. Saturn's moons range in size from larger than Mercury to as small as Saturn's largest moon, Titan, is bigger than both Mercury and Pluto. There could be more hidden moons that are around Saturn. Let me check to see how many moons does Jupiter have. But for Jupiter, though, Jupiter has 64 moons, but they discovered more about Jupiter. Jupiter has 92 confirmed moons, which is more than any other planet in our solar system. The latest 12 moons were validated in December 2022. Jupiter's largest 4 moons, and Dr. Kenan Porco is an expert on planetary rings. 92 confirmed moons than any other planet. The latest 12 moons were validated December 2022 to Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, and Io, instead of Galileo, 1610 by the astronomer Galileo Galilei. First seen, but a moon of Saturn could result to life, alien life, that we could ever see for the very, very first time. Titan. Titan is a moon of Saturn, and it holds alien life. It has a methane ocean more than 1,000 feet deep. It's a deep, deep ocean. It's like more deep than you think. And if you go on Titan, it's like methane. There are movies based on Titan, and there's this one dude in the movie, the husband of the family, was working out, and on July 19th, 2003, was able to image not only Saturn, but seven of its moons and sceneries, and in the background, Earth and our moon, with the sun blocked, slipped into Saturn's shadows. In one of the movies, this guy of the family, the husband of the Cassini, burned up and disintegrated like a meteor. The impact site, Cassini's final image and stuff, and all that crazy stuff. And Cassini survived for a total of 91 seconds in Saturn's dense atmosphere before tipping over backward during its last 8 seconds and finally losing radio contact with Earth. The mission was over. And the reason why scientists plans were to destroy Cassini's because to prevent any risk of contaminating Saturn's moons. And that is actually crazy. And on July 19th, 2013, Carolyn Porco discovered these moons: Daphnis, Palaene, Paledicius, and Aegeon, which are the 4 moons that Carolyn Porco's team discovered. And on July 1st, 2004, the Cassini spacecraft finally reached Saturn. Yes. And Dr. Carolyn Porco is the leader of the Cassini Imaging Science Team in UC Berkeley, visiting scholar with speciality the study of planetary and moon interactions, study of the geysers and enceladus. She was named one of TIME's 12 most influential people in space in 2012. And one of the movies, this guy, the husband of the wife, he was working out, swimming, and getting some type of surgery or something to be more like of an alien or something. And he says that one day I want to live on Titan. And it actually happens at the end of the movie. There are science fiction movies based on the moon Titan of Saturn. And for Saturn's clouds, they are red and brown and white spots, bands, eddies, and vortices. And the clouds of Saturn are made of ammonia ice, which is an amazing type of element. And here are Saturn satellites: Pan, Atlas, Odysseus, Janus, Nereus, and Helena. And one of Saturn's moons looks similar to the Star Wars Death Star machine. And the Saturn's moon is named Mimas, M-I-M-A-S. And the moon is a moon with a crater in the middle. That's no moon. Oh wait, it is. Saturn's moon Mimas, aka the Death Star, has an 80-mile wide Herschel crater that makes it resemble the Imperial Battle Station. Yes, as you can tell, Mimas, right down on the left, looks like the Death Star from Star Wars franchise, which is actually insane. If you look here, this is the atmosphere of Saturn, and Saturn has way more than just moons. And here are the moons here: Mimas, Enceladus, Tessis, Dion, Iapetus, Rhea, and the alien life moon Titan. And a spacecraft landed on Titan. The spacecraft's mission, Huygens, is supposed to reach Titan long ago, 2004, something like that. And here are its 32 moons here: Hallene, Iapetus, Hyperion, Rhea, Odysseus, Helena, Scuffy, Impas, Monifin, all of its amazing moons. And another thing about Saturn is that, again, its ring set. Its ring set is so beautiful. Power Hour Squad, Kingdom of All YouTube Squad, I would say, recent pieces out.